Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we are live right now. This is, day number 1 of NanMan's, anniversary special. It's the week of show matches this week, and today is going to be day number 1, featuring VileIllusion and DesRow. So it's going to be a TvP. Should be quite exciting to see. It's going to be a best of 5 series, as you can see on the little overlay I have. It announces, the players that it is going to be playing. The map pool is MLG map pool, of course. It's going to be starting out on MLG Metalopolis, so that should be a good standard map to see things happen on. It is going to be played for $50, winner takes all. If you guys want to see a little bit more information on, anything regarding all the show matches, you can check the link. There's a page dedicated to the entire event, and I guess I should make sure that I'm live. Online, we are online. Save changes. And we are live. Looks like we're looking live. Wait, are these games live? Boom. See, now we look like we're live. I just see the stream pop up. If you guys haven't seen more info on the event, if you haven't seen it yet. So yeah, looks like we're going to be going live soon. We're going to be getting into game number 1 relatively soon. I just want to, wish everybody out there a happy Halloween. I hope you guys are staying at home, handing out candy and all that stuff, or just glued to the computer screen. Whatever, whatever happens. It's okay as long as you can move your way in and out of the stream every now and again to keep an eye on how the games are progressing. Pretty much this is the 1-year anniversary of when I started casting StarCraft 2. And it happened, I guess, November last year. I decided to start casting, my placement matches and a couple matches like that. And as it progressed, things kind of picked up, and I was casting little amateur stuff here and there. And then I've been casting pretty much dedicated to purely pro matches on my YouTube channel. The YouTube is youtube.com/nanman. You can see a link on the LXG logo right there. And yeah, I'm actually very close to getting 10,000 channel views. At 9,964 right now. So if you guys want to, go over there and you haven't subscribed yet, check it out. I mean, especially if you enjoy my casting, because all of your guys' support really helps me out a lot. I've actually made it to 11,000 total upload views on my videos. If you want to just look at purely my StarCraft casting, there's pretty much a section on the page that will show you, oh, I have 40 StarCraft 2 cast up. You can click on any of those. It's listed in the top 3 most viewed ones right now. So that's the Liquid Hero versus Rain Artist, IMVP versus Next Sickness, and EG Idra versus VT Avalo. And I also have another section for LAN footage. There's a DC LAN happening this weekend on Saturday, but sadly Z and I will not be able to attend. I know the Doc Fletch will be attending, among many other players that will be there. So we'll take a look at that a little bit later, maybe in between some of the matches and stuff. But you know what? You guys came here to watch one of the most epic matches, a TvP. So let's get things started relatively soon. Make sure everything is all good. We are live on Team Liquid. We are. That is what I like to see. Everything seemed to be working right out. Okay, so let's get the match started. And I need to take down this overlay and take off this music, even though it's awesome StarCraft music. And let's get into this. Where's my overlay? Here we go. Boom! Now we're getting into the game. Awesome. We can see spawning in the top left-hand side the orange Protoss player known as DesRow. He's going to be spawning over here. The GLHF, good luck, have fun, out of both players. And spawning in the cross-map position, over here we see the pink Terran player known as VileIllusion. So this is going to be a pretty nice matchup. It's a cross-map position, so that could orient more towards a macro style of play from both players. And it is a TvP matchup, so we'll see what sort of styles these players go. It's going to be interesting to see. Metalopolis is actually back into the ladder map pool. Blizzard did add it back in for Season 4. For those who don't know, this is not the ladder edition map. As you can see, there is this supply depot down here, indicating that it is the MLG version. But MLG version and the ladder edition version, now only you can spawn in the cross map location and close by air. You can never spawn in the close by ground position on the ladder edition and MLG. So that's pretty cool to see that Blizzard actually took the time and was, I guess you could say, listening to what everyone had to say about things. And we do see that DesRow is going to be scouting over here first, and he's going to be scouting his opponent actually first, going right to the cross map position. But I don't think he's going to be able to... Ooh, actually, no. He is going to be able to just barely... Oh, nice little block off by VileIllusion here with the supply depot. And DesRow is going to start doing a little bit of worker harass. Not able to do too much damage. Only 5 damage to that SCV. Now he's going to go right to town on that one supply depot. That is a really smart play out of VileIllusion, being able to drop down that supply depot just to make sure he's denying scouting. His opponent really goes, okay, I have no idea what you're going. I don't know if you have any gas or not. You could be going for pretty much any or any play at all. There's almost unlimited amount of styles that VileIllusion could be going out now that DesRow has no idea. And we do see the Marine and SCV are going to be heading out, trying to keep an eye on things. The Marine's going to be staying around here, doing a nice little patrol to be sure to attack any more probes that do come by. And nice, probe is going to be stealing a little bit of gold and heading back to his base. We do see the core has just finished up in DesRow's base, as well as the second assimilator. We'll see him transfer over 3 probes relatively soon, and we see the first Stalker is going to be coming out. Did not opt for that Zealot right away, decided to go for the Stalker. There's nothing wrong with that play. And this is very interesting play out of Illusion, actually. He's going to be going for Reactor Hellions? Not the most common sort of play in TvP, but it can definitely do some damage. And ooh, did he see that? He did see that. So he does see that DesRow is going for a 1-gate expansion, and he does have both gas, but he's only mining out of 1. He did click on both of them and goes, okay, you really haven't mined any out of that second one. And nice little bit of bobbing and weaving in here, and oh, he totally tricked that Stalker. He has no idea where that SCV went. He's gonna, oh, he popped right cap. And he is taken out there. So very nice play. Not opting to keep that SCV in the smoke, which was, you know, questionable. I guess, you know, when you're trying to do that bob and weave style of play right there, you've got to be very careful about things. And we see 2 more gates being added on for DesRow now. Back at VileIllusion's base, we do see a second barracks, and there's a little swamperoo. We see first 2 Hellions coming out, as well as a tech lab being added on with Stim for his Marines. Only opting for the 1 refinery right now, so we'll see if he decides to opt for a command center soon. And here comes this probe, going to be popping up to see what he can see, but he's going to be denied by those 2 Marines. He does notice that the barracks is or has been lifted off. It is no longer completely walling things off. And another little swamperoo. The barracks is going to be dropping down on that reactor, so we can start producing 2 Marines at the same time. The factory is going to be heading back, and there we do see Starport. The 4 Hellions are going to be making their way across the map, taking out Xel'Nagas, keeping an eye on things, getting a little bit more map control. We do see that a robotics facility has been added on. The rally point is set to his opponent's base, so he's going to be producing that observer right away, so he can try to get some sort of idea of what his opponent is doing. Now that his natural is up and running, he's got to be careful, because here come these 4 Hellions. They're going to be moving their way around, and actually there is no units defending any of these, and he's going to be coming in here and going, oh, one probe does get taken out. There goes 2 more right there. The 3rd one gets taken out. 2 more are going to be running back, and they get taken out. Oh, nice. This one did get saved. He does do a nice force field, trapping 1 of those probes, and he backs off with the other 3 Hellions. A couple more Stalkers being warped in by DesRow. So very nice defend. He did lose a couple SCVs, 6 overall there. So pretty nice job. He does have complete map control. Oh, there is a probe over here. He does see that with the Xel'Naga tower. As you can see, it does have enough vision to see both Xel'Nagas. And he's going to be heading over here and taking out that probe right as that observer is going to be moving across the center of the map now. And Illusion still has not opted for an expansion yet. He's going for a very 1 base oriented style of play. He does have 2 barracks with reactors attached onto him, and 1 with a tech lab. Stim is just now finishing up. He does have a medevac here, and here comes the observer. Going to be poking in, sees a lot of Marines. Nice job poking up. double checking to see if there is an expansion, and he does see 2 medevacs and a lot of Marines. How many Marines? That is 22 Marines. But if we look at the income tab, it's quite even because of those SCVs, but we do see that DesRow is ahead with the amount of probes he has, but he has not really been able to fully mine out of his main base. He has thrown down 2 more gates, though, to try to deal with this pressure that is going to be coming out for Illusion here. And Combat Shields is on the way. It's very close to being about halfway done. We see more medevacs being produced. He's just kind of streaming his way over here, and here come the Stalkers. A couple sentries mixed in. He's got to be very careful about how he engages here with these Marines, with Stim, and he does have a couple medevacs. He is starting to go to town on the energy, or not the energy, the shields of the Nexus. There's a warp in with a couple more Zealots now, and he's just going to actually be able, just targeting this down, kind of waiting. Looks like DesRow's waiting until he can engage. There's the Guardian Shield. There's a couple force fields, not the best force fields. He is able to trap in a good amount of units with that one, and it looks like, ooh, just runs forward and targets down a couple remaining Stalkers. The probes have been pulled now, and these Hellions are doing so much damage to these light units, and there goes, oh my gosh, GG is called, and VileIllusion with this crazy one base play, mass Marine there, ends up taking game number 1. So very nicely done by Illusion in that. So DesRow does end up losing. So now we see that Illusion is up 1-0 right now. It is a best of 5, and we'll be getting into the second game relatively soon. So while we get things set up with that, I really liked Illusion's play opening up with the Reactor Hellions. It's not something you normally see Terrans do, but because he did see that his opponent was going for that 1 gate expand, he's like, alright, you know, I can find some way to punish you with this. You're not going to be as well defended because you just spent those 400 minerals on that Nexus. And he wasn't able to kill an excess amount of probes with that attack, but he was able to kill a decent amount, make DesRow a little bit worried, keep him trapped inside of his base for a little bit there. And it looks like we'll be going into Tal'Darim Altar for game number 2. Let's get things